What's up guys, it's your Super Players back at it again with another video, and this time C-Rod did his deck profile or the box opening of Gogeta starter deck, and obviously it's going to a new mechanic and there's a new starter deck. It's Shenron's Advent and it's the Wish mechanic, and those of you that don't know what it does, let's crack this baby open and let's see what deck is better, Gogeta or Shenron. We're gonna have a battle. Which one should you buy? I think they're both equally as good just because it's obviously the new mechanic, and I think Wish mechanic is gonna kind of disrupt the meta a little bit, honestly, a bit. And yeah, so let's get to it and let's see what happens. So obviously you get your little rule book here that tells you all the rules of the game, of the new Wish mechanic, so you guys can look into that yourself. And then you also get the little paper mat from the game with the new leader, and it has Shenron on it. And those of you guys that want to see the artwork, be sure to just look at it, and it gives you the rules in the back as well of the mechanic. So there you go, look at that, Shenron going crazy. It's about to eat you. Nom 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 nom. And so let's get to it. So this is the deck profile of Shenron, the new mechanic. Let's see, let me zoom in a little bit for you guys. Like, there you go, let me see, there you go. So it has that new foil, it's the shattered or whatever, and so this is pretty much the Shenron leader right here. So those of you that don't know, let's open this baby up, and here it is. I always think that it's hard to open these sometimes just because they package it so well, and it's just like you're struggling a little bit. And so there we go, let's see, boom. So this is a new Shenron leader, or not the leader, but like the starter deck one with the Wish mechanic. So this is how he looks unawakened. So he's just Dragon Balls. So those of you guys that want to pick up the Dragon Radar, get it and look for your Dragon Balls in the card game. But this is what the leader does. If you guys don't know, this is the Wish mechanic, and this is what he does. This card can attack. So this is one of the few leaders that can attack at all, which is pretty weird. I haven't seen that. This is like one of the first cards to do it. And then activate during main, switch this card to rest mode, choose up to 2 Dragon Ball cards from deck or life and add them to your hand. And then shuffle the area you look through, and when there are 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area, choose 1 desire card in your drop and add it to your hand and flip this card over. So the way to awaken with this new mechanic, you have to have the 7 Dragon Balls, just like in the anime. You have to collect all 7 to awaken. And what's great is that you can actually look at your life and see if you have them there and shuffle it if there isn't anything there that are Dragon Ball, or your deck, and you have to shuffle it. So you get to choose 2 Dragon Balls, which is pretty good and is very powerful. And when he's awakened, this card still can attack, and this is his activate main. Once per turn, choose 1. You could draw 1 card or choose 1 desire card from your hand with an energy cost less or equal to your current energy, and activate main skill. And then remove, this is what the new Wish mechanic is. Once you have all 7 Dragon Balls and it's awakened, you gotta play it smart. So you do this effect when you're about to go for game, I believe. Remove the 7 Dragon Ball cards in your drop area from the game. If you do so, or you do, choose 1 battle card and it gains 10,000 power and triple attack for duration of the turn. And then flip this card over, and pretty much there goes your play. And you pretty much exhausted that. And that's why you gotta play it smart, because once he's gone, he's gone. You can't really use the awaken effect anymore, and there you guys go. So make some crazy combos. I think that's a very powerful Wish leader, especially because it's Shenron. They have to make him very powerful because he's a dragon and he grants anybody any wish they want. So it's pretty cool. So then we got Shenron, Figure of Majesty. This is that starter deck exclusive, and this card can attack either, but it has great effects, and it's once per turn, sparking 5. So you have to have 5 cards in the drop area to do any of these effects. And you draw 1 card and choose 1. Choose up to 2 of your energies and switch it to active, and then choose 1 battle card with an energy cost 2 or less from the drop area and play it. Or you could choose your leader card, or 1 battle card, and it gains 5,000 and critical for duration of the turn. So this is amazing. Shenron is a very powerful effect just because it's a starter deck exclusive, and usually starter deck exclusives are just so powerful, honestly. And you get that foil, and this is another card that is starter deck exclusive, Dimensional Warrior Son Goku. He's barrier, double strike, and his auto is sparking 7. And it says when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the owner's warp. So that's pretty cool. He's barrier and he's a black card. So those of you that don't know, Shenron is a black leader, so it runs black cards. So those are the 2 exclusive starter deck cards that come in it. Also this one, the critical Vegeta Return from Darkness. He also has critical, and he's a black card, and his burst is 5. And if your opponent has 11 or more cards in their hand, your opponent chooses from their hand and sends them to the warp area until they have 10 cards in their hand. So that's pretty good, especially like those Hercule decks that draw so much. This guy pretty much limits their plays, and they got to remove specific cards. So they don't get to put them in the drop. It's warp, so they can't do their Demigra Secret Rare play how they usually do it. And that's another starter deck exclusive. So honestly, you have to pick these cards up. If you want to play set, you have to pick up 2 decks at least, personally. And then you have Shenron. Obviously, I just read to you the effect, foil, and then non-foil, a starter deck exclusive. And this is another one, Mega Focus Son Goku. He's only exclusive to the starter deck. And his activate once per turn during your main. For the duration of the turn, this card gains 5,000 power and can attack active cards. So pretty great. 2-drop red. It'll work very well in a pan deck, just because he could attack active cards. And there you guys have it. Those are the exclusive starter deck cards. And then we have the regular cards you'll see in the Series 5. You have Son Goku, the 1-drop, the vanilla 1-drop, which is great. And then we only have 3. And then you got Yamcha from this new set. He's a 2-drop. Let me focus this a little bit better. There you go. Yamcha, 2-drop. And you have 1, 2, only 2 of them. He's a common, so you'll be seeing them pretty often in the starter deck. And then his Poor, his best pal, another common card from the new series. And when you combo with this card from the battle area, you may add 1 card from your life to your hand. If you do so, choose up to 1 Yamcha card with an energy cost 2 from your deck and then play it. So pretty much you combo off with this guy. So those 2-drop vanillas are going to be very powerful in the next set, at least Yamcha is. And then you have Scheming Oolong, which is pretty sick. I like that this starter deck comes with only Dragon Ball exclusive cards, kinda. So the whole premise is probably Dragon Ball for this deck, which is amazing. Oolong, which is awesome to have. A little piggy with his hat, looking fly. And then Oolong's wish, will he wish for some panties, or what does he do? Your leader card is Shenron. This card, draw 1 card and then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets negative 5,000 power for duration of the turn. So that's pretty cool. So that's his wish that he wished. He doesn't wish for those underwear on his head. That's pretty funny. And then we have Dragon Ball Seeker Bulma, which is great. When you play this card, once per turn, choose up to 1 Dragon Ball from your deck and place it in your drop area and then shuffle it. So the way this deck works is you want to fill your drop area. So you have 4 of those cards in the drop area, and so you can awaken pretty much. Awaken as fast as possible. And this card's amazing. This is pretty much gonna kill the swarming decks that swarm out a lot of battle cards. So what this card does is activate during main. You use 2 energies and your opponent has 4 or more battle cards in play. Choose all of your and your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 4 or less and ignoring barrier and KO them. So those of you that play veggies, this is the killer right here. This overseer of the whole world, of Earth at least, and he's gonna pop all your stuff. So veggies are a dead play now. And then the new Temporal Rescue Trunks, the super combo, which is amazing. It's sparking 5, and when you combo with this card, your leader card is black, so it works very well with Overwhelm decks. But yeah, so this is like that you don't want to overwhelm pretty much. You're restricted, but it helps you use a super combo. And then buff Roshi Power Burst. It's a counter attack, and if you have sparking 5, you can activate this counter from your hand by adding a card from your life to your hand instead of paying its energy cost. So it's a free negate. So what we're trying to see now in this new format and this new series is free negates pretty much. And then the exclusive cards, not exclusive, but the cards you need to make Shenrons or Wish Leaders awaken. You have the 7 Dragon Balls. When you play this card, you draw 1 card pretty much. And then the promo one, there's a 1-drop that makes your opponent drop a card. And it's a Dragon Ball card, but you use 1 energy. So these are the 7 Dragon Balls, which is amazing. And then you have your World Peace Desire card. Your leader card is Shenron. Choose 1 battle card in your drop area with an energy cost less or equal to your energy and play it. So you get to play a free, pretty much, card from your, not a free, but you play it from your drop area to the field. And there you guys have it. This is the new Wish Mechanic leader in this new series. And we're going to have this epic battle between Gogeta and Shenron, who's gonna come out on top, which starter deck is gonna be better. Hit up in the comment section, and looking forward to the new Wish mechanic and the new series next week. And like we always say, y'all stay super.